first thing the man did after being reborn was to agree to the fake divorce his wife proposed, and he quickly sold the house before she could change her mind. While his wife was busy rekindling things with her first love, she had no idea the man had already left with the house money. In his previous life, after losing his job, the man worked tirelessly to support the family. In the end, he was diagnosed with a terminal illness from overwork. When his wife found out, she took their daughter and went abroad with her first love, because she blamed the man for not giving her the life she wanted. Even their daughter looked down on him for being incapable. She felt embarrassed in front of her classmates. To cut ties completely, the wife changed the daughter's last name to her first love's, and even married him officially. Back then she forced the man into a fake divorce, claiming it was to get a house from the factory. But afterward she kept enjoying his silent sacrifices, while continuing her affair with her first love. Now that the man was no longer useful, she finally revealed the truth to him, then left with their daughter despite his pleas. It wasn't until he died that the man realized he had wasted 20 years of effort, raising two heartless people. Thankfully fate gave him a second chance. He was reborn on the very day of their fake divorce 10 years ago. Looking out the window, he saw his wife whispering with her best friend. He was instantly filled with rage, because in his past life, that best friend had constantly stirred up trouble in their marriage, and now she was urging his wife to leave him for her first love. The vain wife was quickly swayed, but she couldn't let go of the benefits the man brought, so they agreed on a fake divorce. Later at home she told the man it was for the factory housing, but this time, the man agreed without hesitation, because in this life he was going to make sure she ended up homeless. The next day, they completed the divorce. To avoid suspicion, the wife moved with their daughter into her first love's home, saying she would remarry him after getting the house. Soon the first love came to pick them up. The man watched as his daughter happily ran into his arms, and he finally let go of his last bit of hope. Before leaving, his wife told him to clean the house, but he only sneered, because he knew she was never coming back. He quickly sold the house, and took the money to find his old classmate. In his past life, they had started a chili sauce business together, but his wife didn't like how close they were. She forced him to quit. Years later, his classmate's business boomed, and she became a famous female tycoon. His wife blamed him for lacking vision and missing the chance to get rich. This time, he decided to reinvest and make the business thrive, but his classmate regretfully told him her chili factory was on the verge of collapse. Hearing this, he didn't hesitate to give her all the money from the house sale. His classmate was touched and shocked. The man asked if she was willing to try again. She admitted that the product wasn't selling well, so the man immediately invested $20,000 in advertising. A month later, the wife began to sense something was wrong, because the man who used to message her every day hadn't contacted her for a whole month. Her best friend told her it was a good thing, saying she and her first love were the real couple. It turned out the fake divorce was all part of a plan to help the first love qualify for 2 housing units at the factory, and she would get one too. Meanwhile, after a month of advertising, the chili sauce made over $200,000 in revenue. To celebrate, his classmate decided to host a grand party at a luxury hotel, but unexpectedly, his wife happened to be dining at the same hotel, and saw the advertisement playing there.